The night everything changed started like any other. Quiet, ordinary, almost forgettable. That's the strange thing about moments that alter our lives forever. They never announce themselves. Daniel sat at the dining table, his laptop open, emails glowing on his tired face. Notifications kept popping up, one after another. Across the room, his wife Emma folded laundry in silence. Their son Leo was on the couch, headphones on, lost in a game. Their daughter Mia lay on the floor, scrolling endlessly, her laughter coming from a screen, not from the room. They were together, but they were miles apart. Emma looked at Daniel and spoke softly, almost carefully, as if afraid her words might break something fragile. "Do you remember the last time we ate together without our phones?" Daniel nodded without looking up. "Not now, Em, just 5 more minutes." She didn't reply. She never did anymore. That night, a storm rolled in without warning. Thunder cracked the sky open, and suddenly the lights went out. The Wi-Fi died. Screens went black. The house fell into an unfamiliar silence. Leo pulled off his headphones. "Dad, the internet's gone." Mia sat up. "My tablet's dead." Daniel pressed keys that did nothing. For the first time in years, there was nothing demanding his attention. Emma lit a candle and placed it on the table. The small flame flickered, painting soft shadows on the walls. The house looked warmer somehow, slower. They sat there, unsure of what to do next. Then Mia asked, "Dad, can you tell us a story?" Daniel hesitated. He couldn't remember the last time he told a story. His voice felt rusty, unused. "About what?" "About you," she said, "when you were little." He smiled without realizing it. "When I was 7, I used to wait every night for my father to come home from work. No matter how tired he was, he'd sit with me and tell me stories. Some were real, some he made up, but to me, they were magic." Leo leaned forward, interested despite himself. "One night," Daniel continued, "I fell asleep waiting for him. When I woke up, I found a note on my pillow. It said, 'I'm sorry I was late. I'll make it up to you tomorrow.' And he did." The room was quiet. Emma watched Daniel, seeing a version of him she hadn't seen in years. "I think," Daniel said softly, "somewhere along the way, I forgot to be that father." The storm raged outside, but inside the house, something gentle was unfolding. They talked for hours that night, about school, about fears, about dreams they had buried under routines and responsibilities. Emma laughed, a real laugh, the kind that comes from the chest. Leo admitted he missed playing catch with his dad. Mia rested her head on Daniel's shoulder. For the first time in a long time, no one checked the time. The next morning, the power returned, phones buzzed, emails piled up. Life waited impatiently. But Daniel closed his laptop. "Tonight," he said, "we eat together, no screens." Emma looked at him, searching for doubt, but found none. That night became a habit. Habits became memories. Memories became bonds. They weren't perfect, they still argued, life was still busy, but they were present. And presence, they learned, was love in its simplest form. Years later, Leo would leave for college, Mia would grow taller than Emma, wrinkles would form, time would move as it always does. But on quiet nights, when the house felt too big and too quiet, Daniel would remember that storm, the darkness, the candlelight, and he would smile, knowing that sometimes you don't find your family in the light. Sometimes you find them when everything else goes dark.